always looking for technique over power. But you don't want to just forget about the power. You're still trying to put this man to sleep.
It's such a fine line, isn't it? We've seen so many fouls.
I would just swing for the fences. Put him to sleep, and he might have just done that. Look at that.
He stumbles him good on that first strike.
Brandon Rhodes taking a walk. Almost went to sleep there. Look at that. Nice wind up. Boom.
That was a good
Straight
shot.
through. Feet firmly planted.
Right on the button right there, and then swings all the way through. It's like a golf swing. We see with a lot of guys, they don't swing all the way through.
Look at Dan with the technique, the breakdown.
So Brandon Rhodes going to get his first shot here coming up. And in terms of Season 3 Road to the Title, which we have yet to see, it's already been taped. This guy had the third best power in the house.
Yeah, so he's a strong guy. But, and then, by the way, that's including the heavyweights. But how much is he now diminished from that shot? Look at the redness on the face. He almost hit the ground there.
Yeah, that was a pretty good stumble by Brandon Rhodes. Here comes the Ripper.
Look at Bordeaux, though. Tensed up to the max. Oh.
Oh, letting him hear it.
Pussy.
We've seen Bordeaux before, that draw with Brahimer, and he's gone the distance in every fight, so he has a solid chin. That was kind of a funky landing for Rhodes.
Yeah, and let's remember, for Brandon, he's new to this. First time doing it, you go out there, you swing with everything you got, and then he just eats it like that and calls you a pussy. That's not going to be good for the psyche, for the confidence.
Oh, it sounds very Bisping-esque.
Well, you got to do what you got to do.
Well, we've seen these guys, with experience. They're still looking at replays here. With experience, they're taking a look at the feet. He gets really low. Oh, he takes a step.
There's a little bit of a step. Oh, look at the right foot.
Well, you can
way
lift
off the ground.
You can lift the heel, but there was a pivot, there was a step, there was a lift. Yeah,
it was the full Monty.
Yeah,
he did it all.
Yeah, they're going to call stepping.
1 point, stepping. 1 point, stepping.
All right, so if Bordeaux hadn't already won the first round, he certainly has now. So we're looking at a 10-8 round going into the second.
I'd say at least use a minute of it. Gotta stand up there and wait.
Robert Trujillo, the coach for the red corner.
Not a lot to say for Robert here. It's just do what you did in round one.
Yeah.
I mean,
That was
Bordeaux landed
powerful.
perfectly. Great shot, showed a great chin.
You're gonna drop him for sure. Do it the same exact way.
Exactly, do it the exact same way.
Damian DeBell, the heavyweight champion, giving some sage advice to Brandon Rhodes. And you wonder with this delay if it almost gives Rhodes a little bit of an advantage because he gets time to recover.
That is a really good point, Dan, because it is often the accumulation factor. But that will have worn off completely by now, more than likely.
Now still 46 seconds left on the clock. You do get 2 minutes to recover from a foul. And Rhodes steps up with Bordeaux set to kick off the second round.
Right hand on 1 with the measure.
He told us he's going to go on 1.
The Butcher.
Oh!
And there it is. The first knockdown of the night. He's up.
He's hurting.
Oh, he's back
Taking a knee.
down.
That's smart. That's
Yeah,
smart.
but he's going to get counted out. He's up. That was smart. He's still wobbled.
Ooh.
At the end of 10 seconds, you make a decision, right?
You would think.
This is now 17 seconds.
Oh, he's recovered. Too long?
Well, oh, he almost fell off the steps.
Well, DeBell was there.
He's fine. He's had 29 seconds to recover now.
Almost looks like a grazing blow because he kind of comes under the chin, did Bordeaux. I mean, obviously a clean strike, but man, that had some power on it.
Yeah, Brandon Rhodes. He's still not right. The way that he walked up to the desk there, he was kind of shaky, a little wobbly. Let's see what he's got here. He needs a finish more than likely, yeah.
I don't want to see him take another slap.
Oh, that was a good shot, though.
I don't know if that's a good shot or... Yeah, I think it was a club. Sounded like a big thump.
Looked like a step as well. Yeah.
So he gets knocked down and he's losing a point. We could be looking at a 10-7 round here, Bisbee.
Yeah, it's not going well. So far, Brandon Rhodes has fouled twice.
And that is his second foul.
Two out of three, that's it. He's going home. Hit the road, Jack. Brandon Rhodes, unsuccessful in his debut.
DQ'd in his debut, so in the battle of the Brandons, it goes to the butcher, Brandon Bordeaux, by disqualification. And Bordeaux got bloodied up with that last foul, I believe, coming out of that left nostril of his nose. He's wearing it. Here's another look at the foul. So it was another step.
Yeah, I mean, he kind of jumped off the ground. He hit the neck. It was just all in all, just a really bad shot. Clubbed him, stepped him, pivoted.
Yeah. Experience matters in this sport, right? It's the reason Paige Van Zandt is an underdog in her debut match, because she's never slapped before. Now, that being said, Brandon Rhodes was on the reality show, okay? So he's practiced, he's been in the house, he's had a couple of matches. This is just his first official match.
Well, when you surround yourself with all the other people, the competitors, the people with the experience, you soak all of that up. For Brandon Rhodes, he stepped up. Lack of experience is what cost him here.
Let's send it to Justin Bernard. The official decision presented by Kudo Protein Popcorn. Head to kudosnacks.com now and enter the promo code SLAP for 25% off your order. Justin.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mike Bell calls a stop to the match in round number 2, declaring the winner by disqualification, Brandon the Butcher Bordeaux.
Striking first here tonight. And one would think with that number next to Landman's name that if Kanikoa can get the victory here, he would automatically move into the rankings.
Yeah, Kanikoa trying to turn Slappy Joe into Sleepy Joe.
Measure on one.
We saw him a second ago, swinging, practicing, warming up. He's got a big, long wingspan. He said that I'm slapping down, therefore I've got gravity on my side as well. Look at that. I think he needs to take a step back, to be honest.
I think you're right, because he can't really extend, right?
No. He did shuffle back a touch.
Oh, my goodness.
That's it.
3,
That's it.
4,
From Kanali, Kanikoa. Landman trying to get to his feet.
Oh, it's
7,
over.
8.
Come on, call it, Jason.
That's it. That's it. Ka'ali'i Kanikoa making his debut and making his presence felt around the world of Power Slap.
Get used to saying that name, Ka'ali'i Kanikoa, because I'm telling you what, we're going to see a lot of this guy. He's talking to me right now. As I said, a lot of combat sports experience. He's got his head screwed on, training to be a personal trainer. And I'll tell you what, he has got a bright future in this sport. However, they're currently reviewing the strike to make sure that it was legal.
I think it could be a stepping foul. So it is going to be a stepping foul. Let's take a look. This is very common in newcomers.
Clearly a pivot.
It's just a little bit.
It's just a little bit with the back
bad.
foot. I'll be honest, that is not egregious at all. I think that's an overreaction from Jason Herzog. I really do. I mean, come on, get a grip.
I don't know if that's Jason Herzog making that call, to be honest with you.
The officials, whoever it is. I apologize, Jason Herzog.
You are allowed a minor heel lift.
That is, I mean, come on. So we're going to disqualify the guy. We're going to take away his win bonus. We're going to derail the start of his career. We're going to make Slappy Joe, pardon me, get knocked out for nothing. I mean, technically he's the winner, but I'm sure even Mr. Landman doesn't want to win like that. Nobody does.
So they're going to award Slappy Joe Landman the victory, and it's going to be a DQ loss for Ka'ali'i Kanikoa. Justin Bernard going to make this official.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Jason Herzog calls a stop to the match in round number 1, declaring the winner by disqualification due to stepping foul, Slappy Joe Landman.
The ones I've been most looking forward to, Mike.
Yeah, AJ Hints, as we said, a lot of experience. 5 knockouts he's had in Power Slap.
All right, boys,
2
here we go.
in the very first round. So,
All right, bud.
Rodriguez walks up.
And he slapped on 2 in each of his last 2 matches. Most guys go on 3. We've seen a couple go on 1.
What? Hand in count.
He's one of the few to go on 2.
Right on 3.
He's decided to go on 3.
Right on 3. AJ looks, as we know, he's dropped down a weight class, but incredibly
That's your
lean.
measure. That
Looks
is
like
your
a different
measure.
person.
He really does.
Does he have the same power?
We talked to him earlier. He said he did. We'll find
Yeah.
out here on the first lap.
But you always
1.
tell yourself that. Now we're going to find out.
2.
That looks like that's a club.
Foul club. 1 point blue club.
Look at Rodriguez.
1 point blue club. 1 point blue club. Got him right on the neck, buddy.
Well, there it is.
You were low. Now,
Oh,
Yeah, that was
man.
clear. I mean,
Yeah,
missed the
clear.
entire target.
he's got
Nowhere
he's got
near.
extra time
On
to
the
recover,
neck.
so just relax.
And I think Azael knew it right away. You could see
Azael,
the reaction.
You do have extra time to recover
Look
from
at that.
the
It was like a
foul,
karate
okay?
chop.
So you've got a minute.
You know, like old school, like James Bond.
some of
Put
your
the
water,
arm
you
to
good?
the neck. And down we go.
Okay.
Could you imagine if he knocked
All right,
him out?
I got an eye on the
Well,
clock.
then you
You're good.
lose.
Take your
That's
time.
fine.
You got a minute
It'd be
25.
disqualified.
Right.
Follow through. That
Because it
follow
is-
through is what's going to put him the
It
fuck
could
out,
almost
okay?
be a strategy if you
You know
club
what you gotta
somebody
do.
and
Show 'em who
you
the fuck
stun
out
them a
Peril
little
is.
bit
You didn't
and they
sit down,
continue,
did you?
but
You
you
didn't sit
risk
down,
them
did
not
you?
being
You ain't
able
no
to
fucking
continue,
puppy,
and
all
then
right?
it's an
Let's go.
automatic loss.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Waist on the podium, please. Has to be.
Sometimes they
waist has
say
to be
that,
touching.
you know, in MMA or in some fights.
Like a nut shot.
Okay.
He slapped on 1 last match, did Azael Rodriguez. Let's see where he goes here.
Shoulders down just a little bit. Okay. Stay right there. Stay right there.
How about the look
I
in
was
El
gonna
Pero's
say,
eyeballs?
He is locked in.
Right on 3.
Going on 3.
Right on 3.
So
Let's measure.
both slap
That's your
fighters mixing
measure.
it up here in Power Slap 7.
1, 2.
He took the fight out of him.
2.
Wow.
Twisted up.
4.
Oh, my word. We've seen that
5,
before. Mirko
6,
Krokop versus Gabriel
7,
Gonzaga went down like that. Tore
8.
all the ligaments in his
Hold on.
leg. He's up. He's fine. He's a little wobbly. Oh, that might be the leg.
They called it. They called it.
Man.
El Pero getting it done.
Wow. The way he went down on that leg, that looks bad. He's lost the fight fair and square. But I'm concerned for the well-being of his knee. But never mind that Azael Rodriguez. What a shot.
Tonight's Monster Knockouts brought to you by Monster Energy. Unleash the beast.
Well, losing all of that weight, I'm sure didn't help his ability to take that shot. But that was delivered perfectly. Good placement, fair blow. And look at the face on AJ Hints. Let's take a look at the way he falls again. He steps back to try and stop himself. He's not too bad. He didn't twist it too much. So he steps back.
They're going to look at the foot. There he is.
He tried to catch himself.
He was able to get up. Hopefully no damage done to
Yeah.
the knee there.
Let's have a look at the placement. That's a good shot of AJ Hints.
You know, AJ
being knocked
Hints-
into another dimension.
Here's the foot that they're looking at
Yes.
right now. So there's definitely a heel lift.
Was it too much? That's the question.
Well, that's down to the discretion of the judges. It was a lift, that's for sure. How much is too much?
They're going to call a clubbing foul, not a heel lift, but a clubbing foul, and Azael Rodriguez is going to be DQ'd. That means this is the second fight that AJ Hints will have won because of a disqualification of his opponent. He retained the light heavyweight title despite being knocked out by Russell Rivero because of a foul.
Win is a win at the end of the day, and that is clearly a club. Look at that, very high, up high, pretty much just on the cheekbone exclusively.
Yeah, just a wee bit high. He was on the top half of that cheekbone.
Yeah,
not
misses
on
the jaw, lands on the cheekbone. AJ Hints goes down. Might have tore his ACL, but he goes home a winner.
Azael Rodriguez frustrated after what seemed like a fantastic performance.
So, I don't know.
Going to be DQ'd for clubbing and will drop to 5 and 4 in power slap instead of getting his 5th career knockout.
Rodriguez knows, you can see the look on his face. He's like, oh, why did I do that? As I said, bad blood, emotions run high.
Tonight's decision presented by Kudo Protein Popcorn. Head to kudosnacks.com now and enter the promo code SLAP for 25% off your order. Here is our Power Slap announcer, Justin Bernard.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Chris Tione calls a stop to the match in round number 1, declaring the winner by disqualification due to clubbing, AJ Static Hints.
Wes, Garrett, step back.
So, Wesley Drake
All right, gentlemen, to the center.
is locked in. I think that's fair to say. He's been staring at him like Alex
Waist up
Pereira
against it.
the
Stand up
entire
straight, hold your
time.
chin there. All right, hold that position. Wesley. All right, you must
find
measure. You must
Pereira's
measure.
stare
Right hand
just
on
slightly
2.
more
Must
intimidating.
measure.
Well, he's beaten
Slightly.
4 UFC champions
Measure.
in 7 fights. But right now, it's Wesley Drake gets to go first, a man with good knockout
1.
power.
Yes, he does.
Garrett Grimes is
He
wobbling.
stumbled. He stumbled.
Go back.
Now he gives a little delayed scream reaction, but that was a solid
Good
shot
slap.
from Drain.
Yeah, no, it definitely was. Good shot. Right on the jaw. Really see the palm of the hand there connect.
See, that seemed a little low to me.
Waist up against. Recover. Hold that position.
You know what it is?
All right, come on in.
Right hand on 3.
All right, you must measure.
Yep.
Right
Now-
hand on 3. That's your measure.
Wesley Drake's never been knocked out.
Feet in
He's
the
had a
box.
lot of
Reset.
matches, as we said before.
Keep your feet in the box. That's your measure. 1,
Garrett Grimes,
2.
what's he got? Oh, that's a good shot, though.
That's, I don't know, I think that might be a club either. That was really
Go
high.
back.
It's weird because it looked initially like a really powerful blow, but like Wesley went all the way left, but then bounced back like he was on a spring. He's like, I'm fine.
Look how high up this lands.
A lot better than you took yours, bro. Go out there and get this one done.
Yeah.
Good slap.
Good slap. Mark Smith just informed us.
Recover. Gotta keep your shoulders down. Gotta keep your
Nah,
These
the
guys are
shoulders.
they're getting in each other a little bit.
Shoulders down. Shoulders down.
A lot of people are bringing the shoulders up. They're hunching up.
Right on 2. Measure.
Right
All
on
right.
2.
1.
Oh, that's a
Another
nice
solid
shot.
one. Stumbled him again. They're calling a clubbing foul this time. Last time landed a little low, did Drain. This time gets called for the foul.
Foul. Clubbing. 1 point. 1 point clubbing. 1 point clubbing.
Yeah, that's going to cost him.
The point deductions are huge.
I mean, he's clearly winning, though. He's landing the heavier shots. He certainly won round 1. That doesn't look too bad to me, to be honest. I think that was kind of unlucky getting a clubbing for that. Maybe a little low.
Yeah. His last one was a little low, too, and I thought actually lower than this one. Significantly
That
lower
looks
than this
okay.
one.
Recover.
Sorry, Dan.
All right, gotta keep your feet in.
Hand count. List 3.
The
Right on
the
3.
hand was
Right
on the
on
face
3.
a little
That's your
longer than
measure.
normal. Perhaps that led to the foul call. Here
1,
comes Grimes.
2.
little tongue action.
Go back to the corner.
Great fucking lick. Stole his ass.
Lack a bit of tongue action.
Why did I know that I can't say that type of thing in front of you?
You won the first round.
I mean, you know, just roll. Just
You want to
roll.
give me a kiss? Just say so.
No, I'm not doing it. Not doing it.
Good slap.
So I got Wesley Drain
Right. Recover.
probably
Shoulders
still
down.
ahead.
You think so?
Yeah, yeah.
I think you're probably right. Even with the point deduction.
Yeah, exactly. I think he
Right,
won
1,
both
2.
rounds.
Let's measure. Measure. 1.
Oh, that's a big
That's
reaction.
wobbly. They're gonna hold him up.
2.
He's saying he's fine. Forrest
4.
Griffin
Forrest
had to
saved
go to
him.
work.
5. 6.
I was afraid he was gonna fall off the stage.
7.
Forrest did a great
8.
job. Professional catcher.
Solid catching.
UFC Hall of Famer.
Anthony Smith is devastated.
Because
Just let me catch somebody.
Wait, bro.
He
You know
said it
what
could have
is?
been me.
Go fucking smoke his ass. Go smoke his ass, bro. Put it on him, bro. He ain't got that fucking chin that you got that fucking hammer, bro. Put something on his ass, bro.
Would
20
you like to
seconds,
be
bro.
coached by Austin Turpin? Because I think I would.
Put someone on his ass, bro.
Hand on count. Right on.
All right, final
Let's measure. Right
slap
on
of the
3.
night. Well, of the bout.
2.
Oh, that's a good one.
Got a little grimy.
Both men had their best shot in round 3.
You're 100% right.
That makes this a tough one to score.
You could see Drain acknowledging it.
Oh, the slow-mo.
Listen, man, the penalty's big. You get a point deduction. It is very challenging to win these fights. Wesley Drain, if he's able to get the win, would improve to 5-4. If Garrett Grimes can pull it off, he's going to remain undefeated, 3-0 in his career. Where's your scorecard, Bisping?
Well,
what
of
are we
course.
thinking?
Well, I mean, the thing is, it was pretty close. Both men had a tremendous round 3. But because of the 10-8 in round 2,
You're going to give us the
potentially-
draw?
Well, I hope not. But just according to the math, to the numbers, buddy.
I mean, you could see, I could see Grimes winning
Me too.
that third round.
It's not my fault that he fouled and had a point deducted.
Tonight's Recovery of the Night brought to you by Slate Milk. Fuel up with Slate's delicious high-protein drink. Slate makes you strong.
That's a big shot, though.
That's round 3.
That was the best shot of the fight.
Yeah, you're right.
5.
By far.
6.
Wesley Drake never had to be counted.
8.
I mean, that got to an 8 count, and then they really checked on him here. So Garrett Grimes was close to being finished there.
There's a look at Wesley Drain from Tahlequah, Oklahoma. Said he has been thinking about moving to Las Vegas. We'll see if he gets the win here. Justin Bernard.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 28-27 for the winner by unanimous decision, Wesley "All the Smoke" Drain.
So it's about 50-50 when you win the coin toss. You know, we first started this, we thought it was a huge deal. Turns out not.
All right, Blue won the toss. You'll be hitting first. Count
Yeah,
and
You
hand.
still want to go first, don't get me wrong.
100%.
Right on
What
3.
kind of
Right on
lunatic
3. You must measure.
wants to get slapped first if you got a
Measure.
choice?
Well, and last time against Amir Nuruddin, he won on the first shot.
But look at the neck of Bordeaux. He's all hunched up. He's all tensed
1.
up. Sometimes that can have a negative effect. Not today. Let's go.
Remember back in October, they went the distance. They went 3 rounds. It was a unanimous decision victory for Randy
Yep.
Bordeaux, but it was a very competitive
You drink?
match.
Nope.
Yeah. that was a close matchup as well. Brendan did the most damage, kind of marked on the face of Eddie. He was very animated then. Looks like it's going to continue. Of course, Brandon Bordeaux done a little bit of everything. 5-0 in MMA. Multiple
on 3.
State champion wrestler.
Yep, keep the shoulders down.
And as Charlie
Red,
said,
right on 3.
mobile
Measure.
slaughtering business.
1,
Trying to slaughter him right
2.
I see you, Spaghetti. So where'd you get that nickname, Spaghetti? I know it rhymes with Eddie. He said it came from his buddies when he was little. They just called him
Wonderful.
Spaghetti.
Get up there and do your thing. You got 45 seconds, bro. You know what you got to do. Put this motherfucker to sleep, dog. Look at that fucking club, bro. Still couldn't put you down, bro. Still ain't shit for you, bro. Still ain't even phased you, bro. Ate that shit. Ate that shit. 33 seconds, dog. You got all the time in the world.
Turp Daddy Slim in the
powder off you,
corner
dog.
coaching him up, and a lot of these
Get that
guys
powder
love
off you,
his
dog.
enthusiasm.
You don't need that fucking shit on you, dog. You know what you got to do, Eddie.
I know Eddie's
Get up
one
there
of
and do your thing. Do your thing. Ah!
Okay, hand and count, Blue.
Right on 2.
Right on 2. Hold up. That's a measure.
Right on 2.
My chin all right? I can't really see it.
Look at the face.
He does turtle up there.
1.
Turtles up. Not a bad strategy, because he does turtle up, but he doesn't seem to feel it.
He's really eating those very, very well.
Done seen it.
Hold on. Fair blow. As you said, the heel can come
Fair
over
blow.
ever so slightly.
Yeah, just about an inch or so.
Not enough to where it would affect the power generated.
Okay,
Do
Red,
that full pivot,
hand
a
and
full
count.
step.
Right on 3.
That's a penalty.
Right on 3. Right on 3. There's your measure.
30-year-old Brandon Bordeaux
1.
here in round 2.
2.
I don't think he had the juice on that one that he wanted.
Sounded a little clubby to me.
Sounded a
Looked
little
good,
clubby.
A little clubby. Less
Great
sloppy.
fucking eat, bro.
Man.
He ain't got shit for you. Came here hungry.
In the first round.
Hold on. A little palmy to the face.
A little comment to the face.
You know, the
listen,
heel of the hand.
When this first started, there
1
wasn't a
point
lot
red.
of technique. We've talked to guys who say there are 3 different types of slaps.
Yep.
And
All right, starting round
some of them
3,
are
man.
Like a hook. There's the overhand. There's people that come from underneath.
Up, down, over.
Okay, Blue, hand and count.
Sideways.
Right on 2.
Right on 2. There's your measure. 1.
Right out of his ear.
This is essentially just a continuation from season 2, because the match there very, very close.
Hey, Ref.
It's Brendan that did the
It's all
most
right
damage.
here around the eye.
It's kind of a similar
Fair
concept.
blow. Fair blow.
Oh, good
Come
lord.
on, dude. They just screwed me.
Yeah, they went the distance before.
There ain't nothing you can do for the call, bud. You drink?
This
Good.
this round should decide things. As we look at your scorecard there, Bisping, you gave the first one to Brahimers, second round to Bordeaux,
Set that up on.
and this should be
All right, Red, you
a
ready?
decisive round.
Fighter
here.
set.
Yep.
Hand and count, Red.
Even Steven
Right
going
on
into
3.
round 3.
Right on 3.
Brandon Bordeaux
Measure.
looking to take back the victory. Taking Brahimir to the slaughterhouse.
1, 2.
That was a good shot. Yeah.
He felt that one a lot
Yeah.
more.
It was like he remembered to scream after, and he's like, oh, I'm supposed to
took
be
him a minute,
screaming.
brother.
He's like, hold on a
You know
minute.
what time
I'm
it is?
gonna have to
man. You know what
shit.
time it is. They came to see Eddie Spaghetti, baby. You did your thing. You did your thing, Eddie. Good fucking job.
He was wobbled.
Good fucking
He
job,
was
Eddie.
dazed, a little
Good
confused,
job,
and
bro.
then he's like, I gotta score.
Good fucking shit, bro. That's it.
That's all.
Let him know, bro. Let him fucking know.
Go, baby.
Be about that shit. About that shit. Eddie's all day about that shit.
Just Turp Daddy Slim ever stop talking?
I don't want him to stop talking.
Get that fucking makeup
He's
off you, bro. You fuck being pretty. You're a dog,
All right,
bro.
there's a look at the
You want to be
scorecard.
pretty? You're a dog, bro.
Yeah,
You, you got Bordeaux winning it.
yeah, listen, it was a pretty even match. I think the fact that Brahimir was certainly, you can see the reaction. I spoke about it a second ago. He was kind of a little wobbly, a little dazed. You can see from the look in his eyes. Certainly that final shot from Brandon Bordeaux takes it for me. But let's go through it. Here's round 1. Brahimir Great slap, probably the best one all night for Eddie Brahimir. Nicely followed up by Brandon Bordeaux, but round one, Brahimir. Look at that, look how far he comes back, the wind up on that. Solid shot there. I thought there could have been a clubbing incident, but referee never called it. Nice shot there all the way through. Nice consistent follow through. This is the final shot from Brandon Bordeaux. Boom, and you can see the kind of wobble. He steps back, a little shaky on the feet. I think that gets the victory for Brendan Bordeaux, but I'm not a judge.
You're not, but you are you're right more often than not, is what I was trying to say. So you actually were right, Bisping. We missed it. They did take a point for clubbing. Yeah, more often than not. So if my scorecard was correct, and I didn't realize that they took a point for clubbing, so I had Brendan Bordeaux as the winner by 1 point. If you take a point, of course, that would make it a draw. But as I said before, I'm not a referee. Oh, sorry, I'm not a judge. So let's have a look. Yeah, they're trying to work this out. You know, it is interesting. Brahimir told us that he felt like he was too light in the last fight, bulked up a little bit. Let's see if it actually paid dividends here.
And it's interesting because it was the third slap from Bordeaux that kind of wobbled him, but you got to think, was that because of the clubbing foul in round 2? Because it's certainly a stronger impact. When you club them, there's a reason why it's a foul, because it has more impact.
You're right, you're absolutely right. Well, let's find out. Send it to Justin Bernard.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges scored the contest 28-28, 28-28, and 29-27. This match is a majority draw.
So no shoes for Wesley Drain, and we talked about Quinones coming off his first win. What does that do for the confidence of a guy like Quinones to finally get that W?
Well, you certainly feel like you're doing the right thing because you're getting the rewards and then the results that you're looking for. You know, if you imagine how it feels to come out here and lose and not get the knockouts and all the rest of it. Moved up a weight class, got the knockout, coming into this one, very confident. And
he stumbles him right out of the gate.
First shot, wobbled him bad. Wesley Drain putting on a show, shaking the shimmy. And now when he swings back, he's got no shoes on. There's no traction. You can't generate enough power and stick.
And the pivot and the heel lift are exaggerated when you're not wearing shoes. You know, we didn't talk about the strength of Quinones. He benches 415 pounds. His first fight at middleweight was his last fight. That was his first win, not cutting as much weight.
And
he says this is his proper weight class. It looks like it's paying dividends.
100%, because Wesley Drain has got a granite chin. We said that on the walk. He's never been knocked out. First shot almost put him to sleep. Now Drain's taking this a lot more serious these days. He's rocked up with no shoes on. Let's see what he's got.
Oh, but he's going to be a club.
Yeah, that's a club.
Clubbing foul on the experienced Wesley Drain. Nobody has more matches than Wesley Drain. And to start out like this, kind of a surprise for a veteran guy like Wesley Drain.
It's a big surprise. And it wouldn't surprise me now if they made that a 10-7 round, because it was a foul, so you lose a point. Quinones clearly won the round, almost knocked him out as well, so that's why I'd give him a 10-8 if I'm honest. And then you take the point away as well. Quinones way ahead on the scorecards.
How do you get your scorecard up there so quick? It's magical.
It's called math. I do it in my brain. I just do it instantly. There you go. Oh, you mean on the screen? Yeah, I don't know.
Remember that championship fight against John Davis? He had a third-round clubbing there and a stepping in the first round, which cost him the title in a 5-round fight. That was way back in May of 2023 against John the Machine Davis. So here comes Quinones. The Puerto Rican pretty boy stumbles Drain out of the gate. Going to try to finish him here in the second round after a 10-7 first round, at least by Bisping's scorecard.
I understand again why, if there's a foul, they give them 2 minutes. However, I'd like to see that tweet. If they don't need the 2 minutes, don't let them take it. Slows down the pace.
Quinones with another strong slap.
Ooh. And Drain, he took it well initially. Then it started to sink in, the damage.
He is absolutely feeling all of it.
Looking a bit confused there. A little cross-eyed. I can say that, that's fine.
I think you're okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, when it comes, you can say whatever you want about the ice. Yeah.
A little vacant.
All right, so 25 seconds of recovery time, now down to 20, as Wesley Drain getting a little extra chalk and getting coached up by Robert Trujillo. I don't feel like Drain went barefoot in the past. Do you remember that?
It never works out for anybody. It never works out. It's a massive mistake. There's a reason why shoes, running shoes, track shoes were invented, because you get traction. Oh, bit of blood on the face. Must have been a good amount of power, but flinching.
Flinching foul.
Oh, here we go. You know what that means.
All right, so the flinching foul has been called on the Puerto Rican pretty boy. Let's look at this.
I didn't see a flinch. That's not a flinch.
I'm not seeing it. I don't know if the super slow motion doesn't allow us to see it.
That is not a flinch.
It does not look like a flinch to me.
Yeah, and the crowd knows.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. He's going to hit him again.
I'm not sure why we have replay if we're not using replay.
Yes, correct. There's been a couple of bad calls tonight.
So in comes Damian DeBell, the blue corner coach, and the cut man now up to clean up Pretty Boy's face. Can't have a nickname like Pretty Boy with blood all over your face, you know what I mean?
See, again, it's like I'm criticizing, but he flinched, so he gets to go again, right? But all of this here is slowing it down, the accumulation factor for Wesley Drain. So he braces his body. Look at this. This is what they're calling a flinch, the way that he brings the shoulders up. But the head is not moving at all.
I don't think the shoulders come up. I think a lot of guys do that. Maybe you have to do it a little earlier.
They've never called that a flinch before, though.
So here goes Drain getting the second shot here in the second round. Let's see if he can do some damage on 2.
That's massive for Drain, though, because he's coming back into this.
To be honest, he did the exact same thing. So I'm glad they didn't call it, but he did the same thing.
Yeah, he did the exact same thing.
So they did not take a point for flinching. They just allowed Drain to deliver a second blow here in the second round. The ladies a little distraught by what they're seeing here tonight, but enjoying it nonetheless. That was
Brooklyn.
UFC's
Octagon girl. She's seen a bit of blood before.
Indeed.
Come on.
Indeed. It's always a little different when you attend Power Slap, and we are filling up to the rafters here, Michael Bisping.
We are. We need a knockout. So Drain clearly landing with a lot of power, because you see the blood coming out of the face of Quinones. But let's remember, Isaiah Quinones has wobbled him every time.
He's caught by Forrest, and down goes Drain for the first time in his 10-fight Power Slap career.
And the crowd goes crazy. He's almost up. 8. Nah, that's it.
That's him! That's it! Quinones with the huge upset over Wesley Drain. Tonight's Monster Knockouts brought to you by Monster Energy. Unleash the beast.
I tell you what, the crowd loved that one. They're all on their feet now. Fair play to Drain. He took a massive shot. was wobbled every time. This one put him down hard. You see here, almost headbutts the table, kind of comes around, saves himself any embarrassment in terms of headbutts, but then falls on the ground, fights hard, slowly but surely got to his knees. Look at the blood, just the slobber. Forrest catches him momentarily. That's a great angle. Catches himself just there before he headbutts the table. Forrest steps in, saves the day, puts him down. Referee ushers him away, so he's got to be by himself, use his own will to stand up. And he's trying, God bless him, but it was not meant to be. Isaiah Pretty Boy Quinones gets the job done.
How about Isaiah Quinones starting his career with 2 straight losses, now 2 straight wins, and this one over the self-proclaimed OG of the sport, Wesley Drain. Let's send it to Justin Bernard.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Chris Tione calls a stop to the match in round number 3, declaring the winner by TKO, Isaiah, the Puerto Rican Pretty Boy Quinones.
You know, the interesting thing about these guys, this being, is that Ryan Wallace was actually underweight by about 5 pounds. He lost all that weight, still maybe trying to figure out where he belongs. Possibly a more natural welterweight coming into this, where you had Quinones. You can see a much bigger man had to cut weight to get down to 185.
Right hand on
Wallace
one with the measure.
definitely looks to be the
right
leaner
hand on
of the
one
two.
with the measure.
And a thinner neck, and with respect, a smaller chin.
That is your
Typically,
measure.
a smaller chin means you can't take a shot as well. But look at that, no problem. Takes it, stands up, has a kind of confused conversation with his opponent.
Foul.
And it was a
Red.
foul as well.
1 point red clubbing. 1 point red clubbing. 1 point red clubbing.
All right, so a clubbing foul on Isaiah Quinones. As we take another look. Yeah, just a little bit high. So you're allowed, your fingers are allowed to cover the ear, but not your palm, right? So it's just a little high.
It's got to be a slap to the face.
Quinones did do a nice job, though, keeping those feet firmly planted, as we have seen over the last 2 seasons. That is a problem for some guys. We'll see what Ryan Wallace does here.
So Quinones clearly got the more muscle, but Wallace, I was impressed. He took the shot, and it was a club as well. Let's see what kind of power he's got. He's got a nice wind-up.
2.
That was meaty.
That was nice.
He packed some power in that lean frame.
Yeah, got a nice wind-up, controlled the way back.
You got 50 seconds.
Right,
Deep breath.
his opponent.
Deep breath.
Boom, look at that. Quinones.
You're all right to get you in there. All right,
A
deep breath,
little
take
bit.
your time. Go up there. Go with 3 this time. Go with 3.
I don't know how Wallace
drag it out so that way
shoulder
he
didn't
gets
come out
tired
of
with that
socket.
chin.
I know.
Land it
Quinones
exactly
didn't
where you
even
need it.
move.
Fucking
Or
knock him out,
dislocate
right?
his elbow.
Yep.
God
Yep. Give yourself that
bless.
space. Give yourself
That's
that
what some
space
of
and
the
leeway.
competitors do. They try and maintain a little bend in the arm, because you can imagine if it was straight, you would dislocate your elbow.
Which we've actually seen
Battle
before.
recovered.
Happened to John Davis.
Okay, count in
One of
hand.
the coaches here tonight.
Right on 3. Right on 3. There's your measure.
All right, Quinones up.
1.
Or losing, rather, because of the foul. Another solid strike eaten by Ryan Wallace.
And he gives it a little
Fair
woo
blow.
and a shake off. Little shake and bake.
You're good. You're good.
He's fine.
Hey, watch the movement. They may call you on the last one. Watch
It was
the
a
movement.
little bit.
I know. That's what I said.
It was
Watch the movement.
halfway to flinching.
Yeah, watch that movement.
Just a touch.
Again, it looks a lot worse than super slow-mo, but Vernon Catton rightly coaching him up to stop the flinching. And Kerry Hatley came over just to give him a little warning.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it was
Go get him.
halfway to a club as well. For what it's worth.
Wallace, if it's coming from you, it's always worth something, Michael Bisping.
Well, thank you very much.
Right.
I like to think so.
Blue will be right on 3. There's your measure.
All right, Ryan Wallace.
Unique windup.
1.
He gets deep on this
Got
thing.
the left hand high. He leaned into that one. The face is swelling.
Stepping blue. Stepping blue.
So this time
1
is
point blue,
stepping foul on
Focus
Wallace.
this
1 point blue.
Focus on this
Stepping.
one clean. That
1
follow
point
through.
blue.
You get that follow
Stepping.
through.
Well, one
Too close
apiece.
to the table, then you step back. You step
Both
back.
committed
Look at
a
your
foul.
feet. and take like 2 inches back.
He's got to be careful with that arm because that right arm is completely straight. But let's have a look at the feet.
Yeah.
Oh,
Feel
yeah.
free. Take as long as
egregious.
That's a proper step.
Yep. I mean, this is the last round.
That was a step.
He does receive extra time because
So if
foul just
there's a foul, there's a point deduction.
I felt that one on me. I don't. If you have to take this,
So we've had one foul on Wallace here in the second, one foul on Quinones in the first.
Clean, power, follow through. Get that follow through because you're not coming down with it. You stopped up top. Come down.
Because as you mentioned,
all right, let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Take your time, as much time as you want. You got a minute 12 left, so if you need to take it, go ahead. If not, go about your business.
Emphasis on not fouling to
Follow
both men,
through.
of course. And of course, we like to see a knockout. So Vern Cathy giving Ryan Wallace a little bit of last-minute coaching.
Fighter recovered.
Isaiah Quinones up first. Big smile on his face.
Set. Head set. Yes, sir. Okay, count in hand.
Got to keep the feet planted.
Right hand on 3. Right hand on 3.
Got to place the hand in the correct
There's
place.
your measure.
I like the measure. He's going on 3, as most guys do.
1, 2.
Lands a big one.
I thought he was out, but he's working up. He's getting up. But he's wobbling about.
7.
Put your hands in the air.
No.
That's it. That's it. Isaiah Quinones with his first power slap victory with the knockout of Ryan Wallace.
Did not need the judges' scorecards. Legal blow, and that's why it's so important, because if you knock somebody out, we've seen it on multiple occasions. You knock them out, but you commit a foul, and you end up losing. You get disqualified, but not tonight. Isaiah Quinones gets the job done. Let's take a little look at the replay.
Tonight's Monster Knockouts brought to you by Monster Energy. Unleash the beast, and there it is.
Perfect shot. That's exactly where you want to place the hand. You see the pain on the face. Wallace goes for a tumble.
Yeah, you could see it right away. Out comes the cotton from the ear, and down goes Wallace. Back in 30 seconds with the official decision. Let's make it official with Justin Bernard.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Kerry Hatley calls a stop to the match in round number 3, declaring the winner by TKO, Isaiah, the Puerto Rican pretty boy, Quinones.
All right, here we go, gentlemen. Just a little bit.
Chin out.
There we go. Okay. All right, blue has won the toss. We'll go first. Hand and count.
Right on 2.
Okay, right on 2?
Yep.
Okay, right on 2. You must measure. There's your measure.
That's an interesting one. Normally it's 1 or 3.
Right.
I guess you just get one good placement, one little practice, and then just try and take the
1.
head off.
Big windup.
Here we go. Little flash knockout, turned the lights off for a split second.
That was experience right there. I don't know how he stayed on his feet. Watch this.
Yeah, I know that.
Fair blow.
Look, he was out cold, and then his chin hits the table. He bounces off the table, and he's like, I'm back. I'm here. That wasn't experience, Dan. That was like, I've been knocked out, and oh, hold on, I'm back.
Do you remember when
That was not experience.
when he fought John
Okay, Red,
Davis? He did
hand
that a
to count.
couple of times. He goes out momentarily.
Okay, right
he
on
comes
3.
back from the
Right
dead.
on
It's
3.
not
You
a
must
conscious
measure.
decision.
There's your measure.
We should be calling him Jesus.
Oh, man.
1.
That diminishes the ability
2.
to generate power.
Okay, we have a match, Bisbee.
Because just going back to the diminishing power, a lot of them told us this week, didn't they, Dan? That
they did.
Once they take a shot, they feel their own power
Fair blow.
go down.
They equated it to a power bar in a video game.
Yeah.
You start with a full bar,
You
and every time you get hit, you lose a little power, especially if you get knocked down, obviously.
And the ability to take a shot as well.
Okay, hand and
Works
count.
both ways, of course.
Okay, Blue, right on
Gets the
2,
job
right
done
on
there.
2, starting round 2.
Almost got the knockout.
I mean, the table might have
There's your
saved
measure.
Azael in the last one.
For Rodriguez, he's got to be concerned here. The catchers are concerned.
1.
Fight down!
He got booed on that one, but Azael just said,
Good sit, brother.
All
Good
in the
sit.
placement. That one was a little bit higher.
You're right.
Took the impact on the forehead a little bit. When you're down lower on the
Fair
jaw.
blow.
Let's have a look.
Good.
It's a little bit high.
You're a little light on it, but
Look at that, one eye open for El Perro.
Boom.
Fighter set.
Nice shot there. And a great sound.
Okay, Red, hand and count.
right on 1.
Right on 1 with the measure or no measure? Okay, right on
Here
1 with
comes
the measure.
most experienced slap fighter in the company.
There's your measure.
This is his 9th power slap fight. Nobody's had more. He's down.
And the crowd loves it.
3,
Straight back up.
4,
He's wobbly.
5,
Take
Wobbly,
time.
trying to gather
6,
himself.
Take a deep breath.
7.
It's a 10 count.
Breathe!
8.
I was going to say walk to me.
Good. Come this way.
He's okay.
There we go!
Arms up in the air. Kerry Hadley looking to let this one go.
Good slap.
That's fine. This is fun. Good shot as well. Perfect placement. Love it. And you see him blowing out the saliva straight away like that hurt.
Need to deliver more power on this one, right?
Oh, no, that's fine. All right. Okay, we're going into round 3, last slap.
This is your final chance. You got this.
Round
Right?
3.
Get that motherfucker.
All right, here we go. Okay, fighter set. Okay, last round. Hand and count, Blue.
So that's one apiece.
Right on 2, right on 2. You must measure. There's your measure.
Of course, Rodriguez 1 point ahead. Comes down to this final blow.
Indeed it does. It's a
1.
big one.
He needs to find the form of the first one.
Clubbing.
Clubbing foul called right away.
You got him. You come low. Here we go, Blue.
Beautiful, bro.
Now
Keep this
remember, we
shit
talked
clean.
about that power bar, right?
All you gotta do is keep this shit clean. Let me
So
get
he
it.
1
might not
point
have been able
Blue
to focus
clubbing.
as well as he did in the first
1
round.
point
Well,
Blue
of course.
clubbing.
Huge
1
foul.
point Blue
Almost got
clubbing. You
knocked
just
out.
got him low, bro. Yeah.
You know, but that's, I mean, that's, you just got to point, oh yeah, that's low. I mean, that's egregious.
Good. Just took some lows.
So this is a perfect example.
Lows better than
I
high.
mean, think about it. Anything you do, if you get almost knocked out, your
good.
coordination
Okay, here we go, Blue.
is not going to be as good.
So Damien DeBell, the heavyweight
What's your last
champion,
slap?
who is the coach
Last-
for the red
last
team,
slap,
just said to
round
Azael, clean blow.
Okay, Red,
you win
hand
the
and
fight.
count.
This is where you have to
Right
be
on
smart.
1 with the measure.
Don't go for the
Okay,
knockout.
right on
Don't-
1 with the measure.
Don't risk a clubbing foul.
Rodriguez, go for the knockout.
There's
it's
your
what
measure.
the people want to see. Ignore your coaches. Risk it all. And he did.
Smart.
It's a good shot, though. Gets the winners,
Okay,
of
that's
course.
it, gentlemen.
Winner, winner.
Fair blow.
Chicken
Good job, guys.
And there's the scorecard, of course. 29-27 to Rodriguez. All getting down to that second round at 10-8. Sat him down, almost knocked him out.
Tonight's recovery of the night brought to you by Slate Milk. Fuel up with Slate's delicious high-protein drinks. Slate makes you strong. There's our first one.
Oh, and that was a great shot.
Little chin music off the table.
And that was a better one.
Props to Eddie Spaghetti for getting up on spaghetti legs after that one.
Oh, come on. Yeah, no, listen, he got up, he fought through it, he put on a smile, put on a show for the people. But it wasn't enough. Azael Rodriguez, a tremendous amount of experience that shined through here tonight. Been in there with some big names as well. fought for the belt.
He's fought for the belt multiple times. He had 3 fights in 2022, 4 in 2023, and this his second fight of this year. And the win will move Azael Rodriguez to 6-3 in power slap as the veteran of all veterans. Justin Bernard, let's make it official, brother.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 29-26 for the winner by unanimous decision, Azael El Perro Rodriguez.
You got him here? Which hand and what count will you be striking?
Right measure on 1.
Right measure on 1. Right measure on 1. Are you set here? Go ahead and get yourself set. Are your arms set? Are your feet set? Fighter set, will measure, and then on 1.
On 1.
Always
I never
goes.
like the on 1.
He loves it.
He's confident though. He truly believes he's gonna knock this guy out. Here we go. Was that a flinch?
Good feet.
Was there a little shoulder movement?
I don't know, but he's certainly letting him know about it.
Is this? Okay. Fair blow.
Fair blow.
Right over here.
I mean, that kind of looked like a flinch.
Yeah. We'll see what the
Regardless, he
judges
took
say.
it. They called it a fair blow.
So they call it a fair
So,
blow.
fair-
No, go ahead.
No, you got away with it. It's fine. Move it on.
Back like this.
Now there's
Next time we'll call it, okay?
little things, you know, that they're trying to watch all at the same time.
Oh, of course.
You
You're
can
in.
see the heel
What
lift,
hand and
which
on what
is
count?
allowed now, by the way. A minor heel lift is allowed. That has
Right
been
on 1.
changed in the
Give me a
last couple of
measure.
events.
Is that your measure? Right
So now
on
Godfrey,
1.
he's going right on 1 as well. Look at that. You want to hit through the opponent. Look at that.
Godfrey dropping the hand of God.
He did not manifest that. Right through his face.
I got you right here.
Push the table.
I got close there. Fight's over.
He took him to dinner, he ate his meal, and then he knocked him out.
And then he gave him dessert.
Tonight's Monster Knockouts brought to you by Monster Energy. Unleash the Beast.
I like the way that he kind of leans through with the head because you want to hit through the opponent, which is precisely what he did there. Look at that. Perfect placement. Ooh. You see the head kind of rotate a little bit.
I saw the head hit the table. Oh.
Yeah, he's got no idea where he is right now.
It's the second knockout win for the Tarantula Darren Godfrey from Bristol, England. And that was filthy.
It was beautiful. That was as good as it gets.
Clean.
Clean, perfect placement, went on 1 and got the knockout. Absolutely fantastic work. This guy's got a bright future.
A reluctant handshake from Ke'Ali'i.
A little
Kanakawa.
reluctant, yeah. It's like you son of a gun. Okay, I'll shake your hand.
Well, they did go to dinner together. Yeah, they're buddies.
And then Godfrey comes over and gives him a hug and just emasculates him further.
Let's make it official with our power slap announcer, Justin Bernard.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Jason Herzog calls a stop to the match in round number 1, declaring the winner by knockout, Darren the Tarantula Godfrey.
Waist touching, chin out, hold that position. All right, hand count.
Right on position.
Right on 3. You must measure.
Right on 3.
You appreciate
That's
that.
your measure?
You always like the right on 3.
I do. Practice makes
1,
perfect.
2.
Initial shot by
Step back.
Quinones.
good. Technically perfect. Yeah, he didn't knock him down or anything like that, but it was a good shot. Certainly got the respect from John Davis, and was that a little bit of a
good
flinch?
slap.
It's a little bit of a flinch.
I don't know if I saw that. But I will tell you this.
Did you see his head move? Did you see his head move?
Let me look. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
go,
I
pretty
told
boy.
you that might have been a little bit.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you very
Shoulders
much.
down.
The machine has one of the best chins in the game.
Best you
Take a
can.
look
Shoulders
at it.
down.
Whenever you're ready.
Recover.
He's gone 5
Hand
rounds
count.
in his last 2 title
All right,
defenses.
you must measure.
So
Right
he's used to
on
eating
3.
shots.
That's
And
your
he's
measure.
used to giving them as well.
1,
Knocked out Azael Rodriguez.
That was 3 fights ago.
2.
Eat that, baby!
Oh! Flinching.
Yeah, he flinched big time. He leaned right into that one.
Flinch.
That's okay. Give him a freebie, baby. Give him a freebie.
Done. Flinching.
Isaiah, you're going to get slapped again,
He had
buddy.
no idea. So the one thing I want you to pay attention
Hold
to
on.
here.
There's fouls all over the place.
John, you want to slap again, right? All right. Flinching. Set.
That was kind of a club as well.
So John dislocated
Hold
his
that position.
elbow
You cannot move.
a
Higher.
couple of fights ago, and he's really trying to shake that right hand. I think it's bothering him.
Well,
Recover.
if we saw it on
Hand
the replay,
count.
the moment it landed,
All right,
he kinda
right
grabbed his
on
arm.
3.
Look how high up. Look
Measure.
where the impact is on the face of Quinones.
1,
He gets to go again.
Let's see if he
2.
brings the power on the second hit.
That's a good shot.
Was it?
He's ducking down, so you're going to have to account for that shit.
It looks like it. Let's see the replay.
He's dropping his.
Good slap.
It looks like John Davis is going to snap his arm in.
Yeah, I was thinking the same
I
thing.
know.
Make sure your hand's flat when you slap him,
All right, John, let's get set.
Because like
Shake
his
it
Hold
off.
elbow
still.
just goes
It
through.
was very
Chin
wobbly.
out. Hold still.
Like he had a double jointed elbow.
Quinones is like
Recover.
slapped in the
Look at the
face.
side
Hold still,
of
John. Hand count.
Quinones' face.
All right, right on 3. Measure. That's your measure.
Catchers are ready.
Needs to
1,
get a little closer.
2.
Davis fell hard. Give it a little head loose sign.
See you in a second.
Good slap. You good?
You good, man? Hey,
Just one more slap.
take a minute, breathe. You got 40 seconds.
Juicy.
That's a good shot. Is that, hold on.
Bell, just watch him.
Just give me
Yeah,
a
I got
second.
Yep, 30 seconds left.
John Davis watching the replay on the big screen.
I'll let you know.
I don't know if I'd want to watch.
Move
Take a
before he
minute.
slaps.
Yeah,
I think I just want to
Hold
move
still
on.
for the slap.
He's scared, man. He's scared.
He's taking his time, his recovery time.
he's
He
like,
needs it.
how many more rounds?
You're at 15. Go ahead,
Another
man.
3.
Championship
touching.
fight.
Recover.
5 rounds in power
Hold
slap.
that position. Don't move till he slaps you.
So you want to
Hand
be a
count.
champion.
on 3.
Right on 3. That's a measure.
Davis with
1,
the work boots on.
2. Flinching.
Go again, and he doesn't have the power to
1 point. Flinching.
something going on.
1 point. Flinching. 1 point. Flinching. You're moving before he slaps you.
So we
wanna
took a
slap
point,
again?
but let's remember for flinching.
It's all right. Give him another freebie. He needs it. He needs it.
Another shot.
Let's go, baby.
For flinching, so he took a point. He's taking an extra slap. I
Hold
don't
that
know if John
position.
Davis is on.
Fighter recover.
He has to keep
count.
this clean.
All right,
to
must
win
measure.
the
Right
round
on
after
3.
losing the first round.
Measure.
Eat it, baby.
1,
Let him think about it.
Pretty boy.
2. Good slap.
They're solid shots.
He's looking over, he's waiting for a flinching call. You can see him shaking his head.
Let's go. Now. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. You rocked the fuck out of him.
Take a break.
Waist touching. Hold your position.
Breathe. Just breathe.
Quinones talking
Breathe.
to his coach, Alan Klingbeil.
Hey, focus in. Focus in. Focus in. Focus in. Breathe. You got 35 seconds. Breathe. All right. You gave him enough freebies. He didn't take you out. It's time to take him out now.
He got him pretty good last time. This
Recover.
could be it if Quinones can
John,
connect.
hold still, hand count. Right,
Well,
three.
last time he
Right, on three.
A little bit. Gonna go right on three.
Measure.
As I said, I'd like to see him stand just a little
One.
bit closer. I would agree with you.
2. John, stay here. John, don't move. Stay here. You have an ice pack?
Abu Dhabi absolutely knocked the champion John Davis.
Puts him to sleep. Flinched again. Allowed John Davis to just tee off.
John Davis knocked out for the first time in his power slap career, for the first time in 8 fights, losing the belt in the process. Tonight's Monster Knockouts brought to you by Monster Energy. Unleash the beast.
Massive power on the side of Quinones. We talked about the numbers that he hits in the gym. I mean, look at that. He almost headbutts the table, falls down. He thought about trying to work back to his feet for a second, but you can see there's no point. There's no point. The lights are off. You're barely conscious. You're just gonna stumble all over the place. The referee was gonna call that anyway. Yeah, he's not in a good place there.
First time we've ever seen John Davis knocked out. Caio Bahalia liking it.
He's loving it. Oh, dear.
Good times. And nobody happier than the Puerto Rican pretty boy, Isaiah Quinones. Tonight's decision is presented by Kudo Protein Popcorn. Head to kudosnacks.com now and enter the promo code SLAP for 25% off your order. Justin.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Smith calls a stop to the match in round number 3, declaring the winner by knockout and